Have you ever failed at something? Maybe you tried and tried, but it still didn't work. You felt tired. You wanted to stop. But what if you failed 1,000 times? This is the story of a man who did. His name was Thomas Edison, and because he didn't stop, the world became brighter. Thomas Edison was born in 1847 in Ohio, USA. As a child, he was curious. He asked many questions. Why is the sky blue? How do things work? But school was hard for him. His teachers said, he asks too many questions. They thought he wasn't smart. One day, his teacher called him slow. His mother, Nancy, was angry. She took him out of school and said, I will teach you at home. And she did. She gave him books. She let him explore. She told him, you can learn anything. Edison loved science. At age 10, he built his first lab in the basement. He mixed chemicals. He read books. And sometimes, he made small explosions. At age 12, Edison sold newspapers on a train. But he didn't stop learning. He turned part of the train into a small lab. He did experiments while the train was moving. One day, a fire started. The train company was very angry. They kicked him off the train. But Edison didn't give up. He got a new job as a telegraph operator. He learned Morse code. He fixed machines. He invented small things to make the machines better. And soon, he had a big dream. He wanted to invent something that would change the world. Edison worked very hard. He built a lab called Menlo Park. He hired helpers. They worked day and night. In 1877, he made something amazing. The phonograph, a machine that could record sound. People were shocked. They called him the Wizard of Menlo Park. But Edison wasn't finished. He wanted to do something bigger. He wanted to make light. At that time, homes were dark at night. People used candles or gas lamps. They were dangerous and not very bright. Edison had an idea. Let's make a safe electric light. He said to his team, we will make a light bulb, not just for the rich, for everyone. But it was not easy. He needed the right material inside the bulb. It had to burn without breaking. He and his team tried different materials. They tested metal wires. They tested cotton. They tested wood. They failed. Again, and again, and again. How many times? Over 1,000 times. Some people laughed. They said, Edison is wasting his time. They said, he's crazy. One reporter asked, how does it feel to fail 1,000 times? Edison smiled and said, I didn't fail. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work. He didn't see failure. He saw learning. In 1879, Edison found the answer. He used a small thread of bamboo. He heated it and took out the oxygen. And then, it worked. The light bulb glowed, and it stayed on. Not for 1 minute, but for 13 hours. Soon, Edison made it better. The bulb could shine for over 40 hours. The world had light. Edison didn't stop with one invention. He created over 1,000 inventions in his life. He helped build electric power stations. He made batteries. He worked on movies and sound. But he never forgot the lesson. Never give up, even when you fail 1,000 times. Edison once said, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. This means Having a good idea is not enough. You must work hard. You must keep going, even when it's hard. Today, every time you turn on a light, remember Thomas Edison. He didn't stop at failure. He found 1,000 ways that didn't work, until one finally did, and that one changed the world. As he said, "I didn't fail. I found 1,000 ways that didn't work." So if you ever feel like giving up, remember Thomas Edison. Even after 1,000 failures, he kept going. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep trying. Your light bulb moment will come, so don't give up. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, comment, and share it. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a story.